Postmates.
What's that?
See if you can like Postmates it. You're like, go find the fucking taco truck.
Right.
Or the fish truck. Bring me the food. I'm gonna get acne from this fucking thing.
Nothing. I've texted her. She's not looking at her phone. Kills. I have a microphone.
Where's Amelia?
I don't know.
That's true. You do.
I know, right? I should text Amelia.
Beverly Kills, please look at your phone.
Kills, look at your phone.
They said we have to embarrass Crush several times.
Oh.
Because it's her birthday.
Oh my God, she noticed.
Amazing.
Are you guys our announcers?
Yeah. Snoochie Boochies.
Okay, Racy Tracy.
We know.
Bill!
Oh my God.
Oh my God! I didn't recognize you until just now.
Hi.
Holy shit!
You know Bob Villain?
Yeah. You guys, that was, you look like you could be a villain type.
Jay and Silent Bob.
You need to be like 2 feet shorter.
I know, right? And a lot more cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
Well, among other things.
Did you wear that at the coffee shop?
No. Just here. Can't read my handwriting, I'm sorry.
I have my ways of deciphering it.
So we're here until 7:30.
Or until
I don't know why they started doing this. They're not printing the roster anymore, which is fine, I guess.
I just don't understand why. Oh,
There
that's
it is.
that's
There
what I
you
was
are.
saying. I just don't understand why it's like, then put this stuff on it. You know?
We live in an age of fucking computers. You can have this autofill, auto-populate from this. So when the refs type this up, it just automatically loads into here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No, you're right.
Postmates is a web-based food delivery service where you tell these people to go get things from the grocery store or from your favorite restaurants, and then for a fee, they deliver it to you. I feel like I'm Ben Affleck explaining the internet to Jay and Silent Bob.
was gonna not talk, but I'm going to talk. I am going to a neurologist on Monday, and I'm going to get a definitive answer as to whether or not I can play in this game. So.
Who's not gonna talk? How are you not gonna talk?
Because I'm Silent Bob.
You're also announcing.
Yeah. But I'll say like 2 things, and they'll be really profound. Or direct quotes from the movies. What little quotes there are of Silent Bob.
Now remember, when you announce our names, you gotta be real, no, I can't think of it. Enunciate them. Just kidding, mostly I'm just fine.
Which list are we supposed to use for you guys anyway?
I don't know.
Because there's 2.
But I think that you should be the one who says Daddy Mike, because it's funnier from the guy.
I'm not talking.
Daddy Mike,
That's Mike's name.
outside pack referee. Which one are we renouncing though? Head referee, lollipop, game executioner, referee, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they look the same. It's just one's in order, one's
It's
not.
11th Avenue.
Oh,
So
11th
skip this
Avenue.
one for now.
But there is
Although we've been
one.
told we have to use these now. Don't use these, but then they give us this.
It's a really cool, it's like, it's
I
got
blame
this
Lolly.
massive patio, and then like all these
Lolly got my
actual
back on it,
little
though.
shops in front of
No, no, no. Oh, really?
and then it got,
Okay then.
it's a good little spot. We like it. And then next door, across the street,
Freya Hugs. Jam referee, Meryl Streep. Front pack referee, Infidel Castro. Backpack referee, Reverend Knuckleface. Outside pack referee, Daddy Mike.
yeah.
Outside pack referee, Lucifer. Penalty tracker, Optical Delusion. Penalty tracker.
Lucifer.
I did say that.
You just
I
kinda said it
slurred.
fast.
Yes,
It
that's
sounded
the
like
point.
Lucifer.
That's why it's funny.
It's the same word.
Scully
I,
Glossbones.
love
Professor McGonagall.
I love when you announce.
Ellie's
McGonagall.
over here dancing.
On the whiteboard, I want to hit you. There are no stats. The eye in the sky, Ridley Scorpio.
Yeah. She's from LA.
Eye in the sky, Racy Tracy. On scoreboard, Bender B. Rodriguez. Alternate NSO, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Jam referee, your regulators co-captain, Mount Everett. And the captain of your regulators as our head referee tonight, Lollipop.
And it's in the hood. And
Show some love for your referees. Regulators. It may be the only love they get all night.
You're gonna say it like Jay?
how do you do it?
What?
You're not gonna say it like Jay?
I don't know. It's a lot of
That's a lot of dudes.
Snoochie, game executioner, Freya Hugs. It's gonna end up sounding like Bill and Ted's instead.
They might. Oh my god.
Jam referee, Meryl Streep. Yo, because Jay, every 3rd word is a profanity.
Let's get ready to snoochy boochie.
I know, right? Oh,
Some song,
You know.
just some random.
can you hum a few bars?
Yes, teamwork.
Oh, excellent. That's my favorite. Good question. Someone will be right with you.
I have no idea.
Seriously, so we watched a video clip of Jay talking and whatever, and after like, you know, blah, 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 all that, Amelia turns to me, she says, so you can say, we stole a monkey, which is the only part that wasn't profanity,
Snoochy boochie.
right?
Like,
Snoogans.
do you know the song? Or
I
is that-
do.
That's
Wait, hold on,
all
wait.
entirely the word fuck.
Right?
Motherfucker.
Nooch, nooch, nooch. 1, 2, 3, 4, $15, little man. Put that money in my hand. If I don't see the money, then you owe me, oh. Jungle love.
See, you can do that part.
Oh, we, oh.
Are you the halftime show?
Right?
Where did you get the wig?
What time is this?
Internet.
The internet.
Oh, nice. What time
15.
15 left.
The halftime show. We're just gonna put on stereo. It's gonna play some music, and he's gonna take all his
Oh,
clothes off.
yeah.
Would you fuck me?
Would you kiss me? I'd kiss me.
No, it's fuck me.
I know, but I can't say it here.
Have you seen
practiced.
half the names on these people?
I know, right? I know, and I get in trouble for saying a
Like,
profanity.
you've seen the names. Like, you have to say explicit things to announce the skaters.
Yeah.
Practically. We're so close.
Sir, is safety check on the schedule?
Should be.
What time?
I don't know. It's not my problem.
What?
I'm being summoned. So
So
close.
we're on the clock.
5:43.
It's time for safety checks. Tryouts video.
Hang on a second. Safety checks are supposed to have started 10 minutes ago.
Good job. Solid work.
You tried to order number.
Phoenix, are you ready for some roller derby? That's good enough, right? We're going to get started with the team introductions in just a few minutes. Want to welcome you all to the Hall of Dames for another great night of roller derby action. Looks like our regulators are checking the teams for safety. As a reminder, we'd like for you, the fans, to stay behind the yellow line. We wouldn't want for anything to happen to you in front of the yellow line. For all 6 of you who've never seen derby. Oh!
What? I have no idea.
We're going to figure it out. Okay. Doesn't somebody usually come along with a microphone? Because there's a cordless mic for out there. The AV guy. Who's the AV guy up here? Don't they do it?
I don't know.
So 5:48, they should be playing the tryouts video. So we're doing the regulators intros. Right, yeah.
Go tell the AV guy.
The regulators are the team that we can't compete without. Tonight, reffing for the regulators, your game executioner, Freya Hugs, jam referee, Meryl Streak, front pack referee, Infidel Castro, backpack referee, Reverend Knuckleface, your outside pack referee is Daddy Mike, outside pack referee is Lucifer, tonight's penalty tracker, Optical Delusion. Penalty tracker assist is Ref Boyardee. Your penalty box admin is Scully Glossbones. And your penalty box admin is Professor McGonagall. On the whiteboard tonight, Ivana Hit You. Our eye in the sky, Ridley Scorpio. Our eye in the sky, Racy Tracy. On scoreboard, Bender B. Rodriguez. Your alternate NSO is Obi-Wan Kenobi. At jam referee, your regulators co-captain, Mount Everett. And the captain of your regulators as head referee, Lollipop. Show some love for your regulators, folks. It might be the only love they get. supposed to be doing the team intros? No? Or the tryouts video? I don't see the tryouts video yet. Please keep in mind tonight, while in line for the bathroom, the skaters have priority. There are additional bathrooms located outside. And for the safety of your skaters and yourselves, please keep your body parts outside of the track and behind the yellow line. I know it's tempting to cut inside the yellow line when you're walking around, but be careful of flying skates. Stay behind the yellow line. And your second announcer, Reed, here. So we're going to go here. I'll go first one.
Okay, you do want me to read it, though.
Yeah. Are you ready, Phoenix? Welcome to the Hall of Dames. Tonight, wet Saturday night, where we feature Arizona's only live bank track roller derby. This is the moment you're waiting for. I'm your announcer, Jay. Microphone on.
And I'm mostly Silent Bob, but not for tonight. Before we get started, a few fan rules. No whistling is allowed, as it interrupts the game. Please stay behind the yellow tape on the floor. We don't want the fans to get hit, only the skaters. With that being said, let's get this show on the road.
Okay.
Thanks, Dolly.
All right. Where am I at? Where's my other page? Where's the other page? All right, I got it. All right, now taking the track, the Los Angeles Derby Dolls. Skating for tonight for the Derby Dolls, number 3, Jade DeBlack. $6 a shot, it's Jaeger. Number 77, American Booty. Number 125, Harlem Shakedown. 312.3, Mental Skate. Number 802, No Fox Given. Number 923, Vanna Fight. 925, Sweet Home Alabama. Number 934, Shady Hawkins. 1692 is Allison Crowley. 2022, Chance the Lapper. Number 9637, Jane Woe. Your co-captain, 33D, D-Cup runneth over. And your captain, Woot Stefcon 1. Helping the team on the bench tonight are their bench coach, Oblivion Westwood. And their penalty manager, Sweep the Leg, Johnny. This is a pain in my ass. Am I doing the... You got it. And now, taking the track, your Arizona Hot Shots. Go. Oh my God, Killing May Smalls. Number 1, Ellie Mayhem. Number 3, Goldie Blocks. 34 is Pretty Hurt Machine. Number 55, Skid Vicious. 192, Milani Mangler. Number 623, Holly Hood. Number 666, Witchy Woman. Number 669 is Nikki Badass. 772, Al Nile Hate Ya. Number 1221, Pretty Please. Number 2187, Princess Leia.
Your captain for the Hot Shots tonight is number 616, Craven Cadavers. And your captain, number 27, Laura Stabs. Helping the team out on the bench tonight, the bench coach, Carmen Oxide, and the penalty manager, Troy McClure. God damn, really? All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you could please rise for the national anthem. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by our very own Autumnus Prime. Autumn, known as Autumnus Prime, is a member of the Arizona Derby Dames and plays for the Doomsday Valkyries. Autumn would like to dedicate her performance to her cousin Melissa, who is battling cancer. We wish her well and welcome Autumn to sing our national anthem. What are we waiting for?
I think Lollipop's checking the track.
Waiting for a whistle. All right, Derby fans, here we go. Mental Skate coming to the line for the Derby Dolls, and that's your Skid Vicious for the home team. Skid gets out on the low real fast, coming through turn 2. Mental Skate pushing through. Skid Vicious setting up for her first scoring pass. Mental skate trying the high side. Knock to the middle. And mental skate gets out for the Derby Dolls. Skid Vicious working on her last hit. Knocked to the infield. Mental skate coming up. And Skid calls it off. Princess Leia for the Hot Shots. And that's Shady Hawkins for the LA Derby Dolls coming to the line. Teams lose a couple blockers for penalties. Princess Leia gets out. Shady Hawkins fast on her tail, though. Leia calls it off in a tight jammer race. Jaeger for the Derby Dolls, and Ellie Mayhem getting out on the low side for your Hot Shots. Pack's still in turn one, but Ellie Mayhem's coming around to start her scoring pass. Jaeger gets out, but Ellie Mayhem is following her around the track. Ellie wants that point, calls it off. Mental skate back out on the track for the Derby Dolls, and Milani Mangler taking her first time as a jammer tonight. LA down one blocker. Milani Mangler gets out while Mental Skate's stuck behind a strong Phoenix wall. Tries a little defensive jamming there against Milani Mangler, and she is on her scoring pass, and she gets all her points. She's going to go for a second pass. Mental skate knocked to the infield. Mental skate gets out in turn one and calls out with jams called off by Milani Mangler. Hot Shots picked up 10 points on that jam, bringing it 24-0. Is that Craven? Goldie? Goldie Block's fighting her way out of the pack. And that's Shady Hawkins able to take the low and get out, though, for LA's first lead jam tonight. And here she comes on a fast first scoring pass. Ooh. Gets a couple points and gets knocked to the back, calls off the jam. Derby Doll is able to pick up a point on that jam, but Arizona picked up 3. Holly Hood coming to the line for tonight's first Power Jam for the Hot Shots. Power Jam, the other team lost their jammer because of a penalty, and now all of the points that can be scored in this jam are for Arizona. Holly Hood fighting her way out, gets out in turn 2. Stefcon 1 trying to hold Holly Hood back there. Sweet Home Alabama putting up a really solid wall. Recycling around, Hollywood gets her points and calls it off. Hollywood able to pick up 5 points for the Hot Shots, but also incurring a penalty on that jam, coming up on the first power jam for the LA Derby Dolls. Skating it. Jane Woe coming to the line for her first jam, and it's a power jam. She gets knocked to the infield as she was trying to get out. Knocked to the inside by Laura Stabs. LA charging, trying to break up that the Hot Shots line there. Smalls takes her to the rail. Jane Woe knocked to the inside, putting up a fight to stay in. And that's the end of the jam. Hot Shots able to hold that penalty jam. Shady Hawkins back on the line for the Derby Dolls, and Princess Leia. A little rematch here for the Hot Shots. Shady Hawkins gets out first. Princess Leia behind her. Both teams able to score some points there. Goldie Blocks coming to the line for your Hot Shots. Mental Skate coming to the line for their Derby Dolls. Hot Shots picked up 4 points to make it 36-4. Derby Dolls able to pick up 3 points on that jam. How are they doing? Goldie Blocks knocked to the infield by American Booty. And Mental Skate taken to the inside by Ellie Mayhem. Mental Skate trying to fight her way out. Only one blocker in her way, and Goldie Blocks is coming out around the high side. And she gets out first. And that's the end of that jam. Gonna take a little pause now, let the officials work some stuff out. Where's the ads? Thanks. Be sure to visit the Arizona Derby Dames merch booth to get your favorite league and team merchandise. T-shirts, tank tops, hats, koozies, beach towels, Christmas tree ornaments. It's beginning to look like that time of the year. As well as stickers and buttons for your favorite team. Go see the Arizona Derby Dames merchandise booth. Going to get to see Milani Mangler and Shady Hawkins here. Shady Hawkins tries the low and gets out fast. Derby Doll is able to hold Milani Mangler. And she's taken to the infield as Shady Hawkins is about to start her scoring pass. And she skates right through, calls off the jam. Picking up 4 points for the Derby Dolls. Craven Cadavers and Jaeger coming to the line to skate right now. Craven starts high, dives low, and gets out in turn one. Jaeger fighting on the high side, and she's out too, about a half a track behind Craven Cadavers. Coming up on the pack now. American Booty takes her up to the rail, and they're able to knock her to the infield, but she's able to call off the jam before that happens. First time Steph Condé jamming tonight. Steph Con coming to the line for the Derby Dolls now. And Holly Hood for your Hot Shots. Holly Hood out on the high side. Steph Con 1 stuck behind the pack right now. Steph Con able to get out as Holly Hood is working her way through the pack. On the high side, but the LA team keeps on recycling in front of her. And she calls off the jam right before Steph Con hits the pack. 5 points for the Hot Shots, bring the total to 46-8 right now. Ellie Mayhem coming to the line, skating against Shady Hawkins. LA bringing another blocker in, and here we go. Ellie Mayhem able to get out first. Shady Hawkins escorted to the infield by Goldie Blocks. Here comes Ellie on the pack. Shady Hawkins giving Ellie Mayhem a run for her money, trying to stave off that last point. It'll happen. American Booty coming to the line for the LA Derby Dolls now. That's hurt. Pretty Hurt Machine coming to the line for your Hot Shots. Jammer's coming to the line slowly. Ellie Mayhem going to try the high side. Tied up behind D-Cup runneth over and escorted to the infield. American Booty right behind her though, fighting the wall of Derby Dames. And Pretty Hurt Machine gets out. American Booty knocked to the infield. And she gets out while Pretty Hurt Machine is making her scoring pass. Picks up her 4 points so far. Calls off the jam.
Skid Vicious and Batman. Jane Woe.
Jane Woe skating for your Derby Dolls. Skid Vicious coming to the line for the Hot Shots. Skid able to get out on the low. Skid tries the low but gets knocked to the infield behind a solid wall of 4 LA blockers right now. And she scoots through them. picks up her points and comes back for seconds. Jane Woe knocked down in turn 3, having trouble getting through these hot shots. Skid Vicious makes another successful scoring pass. And that's the end of that jam.
Black zero.
Jade to Black coming to the line now for a Derby Dolls Power Jam. Hot Shots have a full contingent of blockers out there. Jade to Black gets out in turn 2, and here she comes. She's already halfway around the track. Hot Shots setting up a wall, and the Derby Dolls trying to break it up to get their jammer out. She's got her points, and she's out. There's still time for another scoring pass, and here she comes. Derby Dolls able to pick up 8 points on that jam. And that's going to mark the end of the first quarter. 5-minute quarter break between quarters. Make some noise for our skaters. We're going to send a t-shirt flying your way. A couple of the minor assaults out there. Amelia Derhard and Black Eyed Please. Oh yeah.
Take this opportunity to visit the Arizona Derby Dames snack bar and grab a cold beverage or a snack. All proceeds go back to the league, and your support is greatly appreciated.
Are we missing another minor assault? I thought there was a minor assault that had a birthday today. Everybody say 1, 2, 3. Hi, Crush. She's waving. Happy birthday, Crush. Of all the things she could have done tonight, she wanted to come and watch Derby. Happy birthday, Crush. I didn't do that. It was like that when I got here. Hey folks, food is the energy that growing children need, and providing healthy, great tasting, and freshly prepared whole foods to local schools valley-wide. Our sponsor, Nutrition One, works closely with the Department of Education and the USDA to make sure our children are getting what they need to stay focused and to get the best out of their school lunch. That's the Nutrition One school lunch program. We also want to say thank you to Devastation. Devastation is your go-to shop for everything on wheels. From the raddest of rad roller skates to bomb.com light-up wheels, spinning on slicker than slick ball bearings. Let Devastation help you find the perfect ride and the gear to keep you protected while you're cruising. offering nearly everything skate-related from nuts and stops to tools and bags on flashy wheels. Come check out the skate ninjas that sling them unicorn boots. Visit www.devastation.com or stop by their warehouse at 2010 East University Drive in Tempe. I myself, Silent Bob, skate on some Devastation skates. All right, Derby fans, how about a nice hot round of applause for the second quarter? Here we go. All right, Goldie Block's coming to the line for the Hot Shots, and Jaeger for the LA Derby Dolls. Jaeger tries the low and gets out first. Goldie fighting her way along the rail. Jaeger's halfway around the track, setting up her scoring pass. Goldie gets out as Jaeger's knocked to the infield. Jaeger coming up on a solid wall of Hot Shots here, calls off the jam. And here comes Pretty Please and Mental Skate. Derby Doll was able to pick up 2 points on that jam. See if they reconfigured during that break and see if they can get something going here. Pretty Please out first, though. Mental Skate tied up on the high side by the rail. Pretty Please on the high side, gets her full set of points and coming around for seconds. And Mental Skate able to get out as Pretty Please starts her third pass. Calls off the jam, preventing LA from scoring any points. Craven Cadavers back on the line for your Hot Shots.
What's the number? 20? 523. Bam, yeah. Oh, Bonafide 23.
Derby Dolls, Wanna Fight? Here we go. Craven Cadavers gets out pretty quickly, but Vonnefight is hot on her tail, closing the gap. Craven hits the back of the pack and calls off the jam. Able to pick up a couple points there. 3 points brings the Hot Shots to 85. Craven Cadavers picking up a penalty there. Looks like we're going to have an LA Power Jam. We've got Jaeger out there going to skate that Power Jam for LA. Both teams with a full complement of blockers. Jaeger gets out in turn 2. LA breaking up that pack before they get to it, and Jaeger's knocked to the infield. Jaeger squeaks through on the high side. 20 seconds left in this jam. Jaeger taken down to the infield. Call jam. It's the end of the jam there. Let's see how many points she picked up. 9 points for the Derby Dolls there, bringing us to 85 to 27. Derby Dolls able to get some points on the board early in this second period. American Booty coming to the line for the Derby Dolls. Is that Craven? Who is that? Ellie. Ellie Mayhem going to take the line for your Hot Shots. Ellie tries up high, and Shady Hawkins trying to hold her back, and she gets out. American Booty knocked to the infield as Ellie's trying to push her way through this tight, slow pack. And Ellie dances her way through the pack along the coping, is able to get out. It's one scoring pass for her, and here she comes on her second. Shady Hawkins takes a star pass and able to get out. But Ellie Mayhem calls off the jam. I know, I didn't see it. Milani Mangler taking the line for the Hot Shots. Jade DeBlack coming to the line for the Derby Dolls. One blocker down for the Derby Dolls now. Milani Mangler able to get out very easily on the low. Picking up speed coming around turn 4. Jade Black able to get out. Milani Mangler comes up on the pack trying to get her points. Calls it off just as Jade Black gets to the back of the pack. That's Jaeger for LA, and that's your Skid Vicious for the Hot Shots. Getting out of the pack and coming around. Jaeger tied up behind Laura Stabs and Killen May Smalls. Skid able to weave her way through the pack. LA with a panty pass. And their pivot, American Booty, is currently their jammer, not able to get out. Skid Vicious gets her points, and the jam is over. Hot Shots pick up 14, and Shady Hawkins and Princess Leia back on the line together. And we've got a timeout. This timeout brought to you by Copper Star Coffee. Guess where I go to get my coffee in the morning? Copper Star Coffee, a locally owned copper coffee shop. I can't even read. Providing hand-blended drinks and award-winning baked goods. They're on the southeast corner of 7th Avenue and Heatherbray in the Melrose District. Silent Bob, you got anything to say? I didn't think so. Hey, come join us at the Arizona Derby Dames official after-party location, Third Space. It's a cafe, a bar, coffee shops, and music. Located at 1028 Grand Avenue. While the after-party, make sure to stop into the Novel Ice Cream Shop to try their new ice cream flavor, Brutal Berry. Inspired by Arizona Derby Dames' own Ladies in Pink, the Brutal Beauties. It's even better when they serve it on their warm donut sandwich. Nothing like ice cream and donuts. Third Space. Another one of our sponsors, Siphon Draw Apothecary Shop. All natural, non-toxic, handcrafted skincare products made by our very own Dolly de los Muertos. Come visit them at the Goldfield Ghost Town on the historic Highway 88. Siphon Draw Apothecary Shop. Now that the referees have their stuff in order, let's get back to that roller derby. Princess Leia tries the high side with Shady Hawkins right behind her. She gets out, and Sleia's going out fast. Shady Hawkins stuck still behind the pack. Alan Ilhacha trying to hold her as long as humanly possible. Princess Leia hits the back of the pack. Gets her points, calls off the jam just as Shady Hawkins made it there. Princess Leia able to pick up 4 points for the Hot Shots.
But it looks like she also picked up a penalty.
You got it, Lunchbox. No Fox given is going to be your jammer for this penalty jam for LA. I didn't see the whiteboard. She hasn't shown it. Got no Fox given, right? Yeah. Back block. Yeah, I saw that. It was a back block. No Fox given trying the high side. Tied up behind Ellie Mayhem's got to let her go. She's pushed out of play. LA trying to hold Craven Cadavers back there as No Fox Given is just making her way around the track. Keeping a player back there keeps that pack almost stopped. Craven trying to hold her up by the rail. No Fox Given on her second scoring pass here. And that's the end of that jam. No Fox Given able to get 9 points out of the Hot Shots on that power jam. Pretty Hurt Machine and Jaeger coming to the line now. And she's Pretty Hurt Machine able to get out on the low pretty promptly. Jaeger able to complete a star pass. Sweet Home Alabama takes the jammer roll. Not able to score any points though, as Pretty Hurt Machine calls off the jam. Mental Skate coming to the line for LA again. Against your very own LA Mayhem for the Hot Shots. Jane Woe able to knock LA Mayhem to the infield, but she's still able to fight him off. Gets tripped up, but still able to be out as your lead jammer. Mental Skate still stuck in the backfield, trying to get it by some Derby Dames. LA Mayhem cruises smoothly around the high side, completing her scoring pass and coming back for more. 121 to 36 before this jam points are in. Worked on the low, now it's going to worked on the high, worked on the low. Mental Skate able to get out just at the very end as jam expires. 13 for the Hot Shots. Holly Hood going to skate the jammer roll for your Hot Shots. And that's Shady Hawkins for the Derby Dolls. LA's got a couple of blockers in the box. And Regulator is going to put a pause on this game. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Above and Beyond Palette Creations repurposes pallets into art. They've created all of the signage here in the Hall of Dames. For information or to commission work, see Bobby Ross, the coach of the Schoolyard Scrappers. You can also find them on Facebook, Above and Beyond Palette Creations. Plague Fitness provides those infected by fitness, roller derby, and healthy living with clothing for that contagious lifestyle. Visit their website at plaguefitness.com. Check, check. Yo, Silent Bob, you do the wave. Oh-wee, oh-wee, oh. Ooh, Jungle Love. Oh-wee, oh-wee, oh. All right, back to roller derby. Shady Hawkins and Holly Hood trying to fight their way out. Holly Hood gets out, but so does Shady Hawkins. She's going to be hot on her tail. Holly Hood coming around for a scoring pass. Ducks inside and calls off the jam. Arizona picking up 4 points on that jam, 138 to 36. Looks like Shady Hawkins picked up a penalty on that jam. She was the jammer, so that means this is a power jam for Arizona. Craven Cadavers out there going to skate that power jam. She cuts low, and then D-Cup runneth over, has to let her go. That could be the slowest pack I've ever seen. Craven Cadaver's good scoring pass, coming around for more. LA down a blocker. One of their blockers pushed out of play. Pack is still moving slow. They've only made it to turn 2. Okay, now we get to see American Booty for the Derby Dolls and Milani Mangler for your Hot Shots. Might be the last jam of the half. As the time clock has run out, but they were already set. American Booty trying on the low. Milani Mangler gets out on the low. American Booty able to get out front of the Derby Dolls finally. Gets passed by Milani Mangler, who's headed back for more. She's not done with this jam yet. And calls it off. Milani Mangler able to pick up 8 points on that jam, bringing the total 161 to 36 at the end of the first half. We're going to take a 15-minute halftime break. Why don't you go check out our vendor village, check out the snack bar, and refill your beverages of the adult nature. First, let's make some noise for our skaters.
That was 30. Next, yes. She told me to move it back one.
I've been informed that the 50-50 raffle is at $125. The 50-50 raffle sponsors both of our minor assaults and you. You get half the money, they get half the money, supporting our junior skating program here at Arizona Derby Dames. Those 50-50 raffle tickets, by the way, are 1 for $5 and 4 for $10. Again, half the proceeds go for the minor assaults and half the proceeds go to, you can have that, half go to you. Snookums, Silent Bob. You ready for third period of Derby action? Yeah? We got a steel cage match here with the Derby Dolls and the Derby Dames. All right, Derby fans. Got Yeager coming to the line for the Derby Dolls. Goldie Block's going to skate for the Hot Shots right now. Yeager tries the low but gets knocked to the infield. Resets behind the pack. Goldie Block's still trying to get out, taking the high side, taking the low side. American Booty and D-Cup runneth over, having to let Goldie go by, pushed out of play. Yeager still looking to get out. Goldie starts her scoring pass. Couple of blocker penalties, one for each team, as the Hot Shots are able to put 4 more points on the board. 135-36 here at the beginning of the third quarter. StephCon 1 coming to the line for the Derby Dolls, going to skate against your Princess Leia for the Hot Shots. Both teams skating really fast. Both jammers able to get out. StephCon 1 is the lead jam for LA. Fast pack coming through turns 3 and 4. Jammers hit the pack. Jam expires, both teams able to pick up a couple points there. No Fox Given trying to take the high side, then the low side for LA, as Ellie Mayhem is skating around turn 2, gets out first. No Fox Given held up behind Laura Stabs and Killamay Smalls. Ellie Mayhem hits the back of the pack. Shady Hawkins blocking her down to the bottom of the track. Both jammers knocked to the infield, trying to take their place in the track. LA able to execute a star pass. Shady Hawkins takes over the jam, gets over to turn 2. It's the end of the jam, though. Hot Shots pick up 3 points. Derby Dolls 0. 170-38. Pretty Hurt Machine and D-Cup runneth over, coming to the line for these two teams. The regulator's trying to get the accounting right on who's got blockers. Hot Shots are down a blocker. Derby Dolls are down 2 blockers. As we wait for the whistle, here we go. Pretty Hurt Machine able to get on the low. D-Cup running it over, takes the high. Hurt Machine calls it off. Both teams not able to get anything going on that jam. So we reset it, we're gonna start it over. Ellie Mayhem and Vanna fight. Vanna fight goes low. Ellie Mayhem goes high. Vanna fight gets knocked to the infield, and Ellie Mayhem gets the lead jam. She's halfway around the track, coming on for her scoring pass. Vanna fight gets out on the back stretch. And Ellie Mayhem gets her points and calls it off. 4 points for the Hot Shots. Chance the Lapper coming back to the line for the Derby Dolls. And here's your Princess Leia for the Hot Shots. Princess Leia able to hold on the low side. Comes around the back, gets out as your lead jammer. Chance the Lapper's hot on her trail though. Leia eyes the pack, takes the high side, calls off the jam. Hot Shots able to pick up 3 points on that jam. Leia able to call it off before the LA team was able to pick up any points. Craven Cadavers and StefCon 1 coming to the line. Craven Cadavers able to get out first on that. StefCon 1 able to finally get out. Craven Cadavers setting up her scoring pass. Gets knocked off on the low, but able to call off the jam right before that happens. No Fox Given coming to the line for the Derby Dolls. Milani Mangler is going to be your jammer for the Hot Shots. Hot Shots picking up 3 more points on that jam, making it an even 180 to 38. Milani Mangler able to get out. No Fox Giving got tangled up behind some fallen skaters. Pushing Al Hanil Hecha out of the way, trying to get her out of play. And she finally gets out. Milani Mangler, meanwhile, is tied up behind some Derby Dolls. And she's able to weave her way through, call off the jam. Got her 4 points as Shady Hawkins comes to the line with Skid Vicious for your Hot Shots. Skid Vicious gets out. She's about halfway around the track behind the pack, coming in for her scoring pass. A solid wall of 3 Derby Dolls is there to greet her. Able to break it up though and get out again. Shady Hawkins about to start her scoring pass as Skid Vicious calls it off. Holly Hood coming to the line for a power jam for your Hot Shots. She's knocked to the infield in turn 1. Her team trying to poke holes, and she gets out. Coming into turn 3. She's coming up to full speed, and she's coming on to take on that pack. Teacup runneth over, knocks her to the infield. Holly Hood gets back on the track to reset. Hollywood jostling her way to a few extra points. Hot Shots picking up 8 points on that jam. Craven Cadavers and StefCon 1 coming to the line. The 50-50 raffle is at $185 now. That's $93 to you or to me. Challenge?
She did OTO. Can't say no.
While we have a minute here, talk to you about Lost Dutchman Tattoo. Local tattoo shop specializing in various styles, from realism to traditional. They can customize your own tattoo, and walk-ins are accepted. They're located over at 4121 North 19th Avenue. That's the east side of 19th Avenue, just north of Indian School Road. Lost Dutchman Tattoo, a proud sponsor of the Arizona Derby Dames. As we get all of our T's crossed and our I's dotted. Here we go, back to Derby action. Again, that's going to be Craven Cadavers and StefCon 1 coming to the line. Battle it out here in the third. About 5 minutes to go in this period. Craven Cadavers gets out on the low side. StefCon 1 able to get out finally. Turn 3. Craven Cadavers comes up on the back of the line. A wall, solid wall of 4 Derby dolls there. She's able to maneuver around them, pick up her points. Calls off the jam just as StefCon 1 hits the back of the pack. Hot Shots able to pick up 4 points and hold LA to 1. LA picking up some blocking penalties there. They're going to be down a couple people. As Pretty Please and Jaeger come to the line to jam. LA is down 2 blockers now. Jaeger trying hard, gets out his lead jam. Pretty Please skating behind her though, about a half a track behind. Jaeger looking up to make up some points here. Pack picking up speed. And Jaeger calls off the jam before Pretty Please can get there. Neither team able to capitalize on that. Allison Crowley coming to the line tonight to jam for the Derby Dolls. Goldie Block's going to jam for your Hot Shots. Goldie Block tries the high side, taken to the rail by Shady Hawkins, though. Allison Crowley able to get out for the Derby Dolls. Goldie Block's able to get out in turn 3. Allison Crowley got a head of steam as she's coming to the pack. Oh, goes down and ends up calling off the jam before Goldie Blocks can pick up any points. Mental Skate going to wear the star for the Derby Dolls this jam. Out there with Milani Mangler for the Hot Shots. About 2.5 minutes to go in this third. That's also 2.5 minutes before last call. Milani Mangler gets the lead jam. Mental Skate is out. Milani Mangler finishes her scoring pass, burning off some time, calls off the jam. Mental Skate picking up a penalty on that jam. Bringing Ellie Mayhem to the line to jam for this penalty jam for your Hot Shots. LA also down a blocker there. 1 minute and 32 seconds until last call. If you got a beer cup, go get a refill. And bring me one. Ellie Mayhem knocked to the infield again. LA trying hard to kill this penalty jam. Tower jam. StefCon 1 and Pretty Hurt Machine out there to jam now. And we've got a challenge. All right, folks, we're coming up on the last call for beer. Like I said, last call for beer. There's no beer service after the fourth quarter has started, so you've got about 5 minutes and 22 seconds to fill that cup up. Hey, folks, if you're looking for something to do, next Saturday, Season 14 continues with our next bout on October 20th. It's going to be a doubleheader featuring home teams from the Arizona Derby Dames, the Coffin Draggers and the Schoolyard Scrappers in the first game of the night. Any Draggers or Scrappers fans here? The second game of the night is going to be just as action-packed as the Bombshells take on the Brides, all right here at the Hall of Dames. Doors, as usual, at 5. First whistles at 6 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have some exciting news to share. Our own Doomsday Valkyries that are about to play their hearts out for you in a couple of weeks. They're also putting on a fundraiser next month. On October 27th, the Bar Crawl to Valhalla event will take place at 4 local bars downtown. Going to be raffle prizes, a scavenger hunt, drink specials, and a costume contest, all of with your favorite post-apocalyptic derby girls, the Doomsday Valkyries, hosting their Bar Crawl to Valhalla. Tickets are on sale right now on brownpapertickets.com. Check out the Facebook event, Bar Crawl to Valhalla, for more information. Do we have anything? Are you interested in being a part of the roller derby community, but hitting people isn't your thing? Our regulators are always looking for dedicated and eager minds to learn our rule set and keep our ladies on the track safe. Our regulator team accepts all gender types, and there are various levels of officiating that go on during a roller derby bout. Come be a part of the action and help our league grow. Ask any skater or ref how to get involved. We couldn't do this game without our regulators. Are you interested in being a season sponsor for the Arizona Derby Dames? We have different sponsor packages available to suit your needs with many benefits to choose from. You can pick your own package. Find any Derby Dame today and they can point you in the right direction for sponsorship questions and information on how to be a sponsor. Our penalty was upheld on that. And we're ready for some derby action now. And there's the whistle. Stefcon 1 and Pretty Hurt Machine coming to the line. Stefcon 1 able to take the high side and get out, and Hurt Machine takes the low side. Not wanting a jammer raise, Pretty Hurt Machine calls it off. Going to reset. Both teams at full strength now. Why can't I? Goldie Blocks is taking the line for the Hot Shots and Vanna Fight for the LA Derby Dolls. Goldie gets out first. Goldie Blocks makes her first successful scoring pass. Mental Skate is your jammer for the Derby Dolls. A successful star pass for them. Goldie coming back around, breaks through a couple blockers and calls off the jam. Picked up 8 points there. Derby Dolls held to 0. Hey now, put your hands together for the minor assaults. Make some noise and get a shirt. Hugs and Stitches and Amelia Derhart out there. Those are your national champion minor assaults. Junior roller derby here in the Valley. If you or somebody you know is a young lady between the ages of 10 to 17 who loves to skate, our minor assaults are a nonprofit 501c3, and they're always looking for new skaters to join their team. Our coaches teach not only technique but knowledge of the sport, but they also build leadership, teamwork, and problem-solving skills that will help in life situations far beyond roller derby. You need a little bit of minor skating skills. Dedication to learn and a positive mental attitude is all that we require to come join. See what the fun is all about. Ask any Derby Dame how to get involved, ask a minor assault, or visit our website at azddinspire.org for information on donating or sponsoring the minor assaults. We're in the middle of our third quarter break. About 3 minutes and 54 seconds. It's last call. Last call, fill up that PBR. Come back for a final quarter of awesome roller derby action. For the month of October, the Arizona Derby Dames are collaborating with Tempe Community Action Agency to collect donations for their laundry program. This charity effort fosters dignity and self-reliance for the economically vulnerable in our community. It's helped seniors, adults, and families struggling to provide for their most basic needs and working to attain the highest level of independence. TCAA serves more than 18,000 unduplicated seniors, adults, and children each year. It is the wrong word. Don't forget to visit Lost Dutchman Tattoo. It's a tattoo shop specializing in various styles from realism to traditional. You can customize your own tattoo, and walk-ins are accepted. Located at 4121 North 19th Avenue. That's the east side of 19th Avenue, just north of Indian School Road. You want to get ink, Silent Bob? A little Morris Day tattoo. I get Jerome, you get Morris Day. Another one of our wonderful sponsors is Siphon Draw Apothecary Shop. It's a locally owned, all-natural, non-toxic, handcrafted skincare products made by our very own Dolly de los Muertos. Visit them at the Goldfield Ghost Town on historic Highway 88. That's Siphon Draw Apothecary. All right, folks, time for the fourth quarter of awesome Derby action here at the Hall of Dames. Shady Hawkins coming to the line for the Derby Dolls. Pretty Hurt Machine is going to be the jammer for your Hot Shots. Shady Hawkins is your lead jammer. Pretty Hurt Machine getting tied up behind a couple of Derby Dolls. Shady Hawkins a chance here to put some points on the board. How much? 220. And Shady Hawkins calls off the jam. Neither team able to put anything up on the board right then. Chance the Lapper coming to the line against Craven Cadavers. Noinch, noinch, noinch. Chance taking the low side. She gets out. She's your lead jammer. LA getting out first. 2 jams in a row now. Craven Cadavers finally gets out as Chance starts her scoring pass. Tries the high side. Gets tied up. Knocked out of the track. Everybody's okay, though.
I mean, hey, she didn't call it off.
Right, yeah. And that's the reason why you don't stand inside the yellow line. LA able to pick up 3 points on that jam. Hot Shots didn't get any. Jane Woe and Princess Leia coming to the line to jam right now. Jane Woe trying hard to be your lead jammer, but doesn't get out. Gets knocked to the inside. Princess Leia taking a mental skate, and both jammers are out, and we got a jammer race. Princess Leia picks up a point and calls off the jam. STEFCON 1 coming to the line for the Derby Dolls. Oh! And Nikki Badass going to jam for your Hot Shots. Nikki Badass trying hard on that high line, coming down low. STEFCON 1 able to get out first, though. She's your lead jammer. That's 3 out of 4 lead jams in the last jams. LA's gotten out first. Nikki Badass able to get out, but STEFCON 1 collects her points and calls off the jam. LA picking up 4 points, holding your Hot Shots to 0. Pretty Hurt Machine coming to the line for the Hot Shots. No Fox Given coming to the line for your Derby Dolls. Pretty Hurt Machine gets out on the low. No Fox Given tries to follow her but gets knocked to the infield. Craven Cadaver is trying to hold her anytime possible. Pretty Hurt Machine coming around, skating her last, getting her last points as LA tries to reform that wall in front of her. And she calls off the jam. Arizona able to pick up 4 points on that jam. Ellie Mayhem going up against Jaeger. And Ellie Mayhem is your lead jam. Jammer. I don't know. Ellie Mayhem able to complete that scoring pass. Jaeger stuck behind a solid wall of gold, escorted to the infield. 20 seconds left on this jam. STEFCON 1 going to jam for the Derby Dolls. Pretty Please coming to the line for your Hot Shots. Pretty Please held up behind D-Cup Runneth Over. STEFCON 1 also trying to get out. She gets out first, and she's your lead jammer. Pretty Please gets out about a half a turn behind her. STEFCON 1 able to jump the apex, pick up her points, and call off the jam. LA holding Arizona to 0 again. As No Fox Given comes to the line against Craven Cadavers. No, it's Goldie. All right, Goldie Block's coming to the line for the Hot Shots. No fucks given for the Derby Dolls. Goldie takes the low and gets out first. LA completes a star pass. Chance the Lapper is now your jammer for LA. Goldie Block's coming up on her second scoring pass. Takes the high side. Calls off the jam. LA did pick up a jammer penalty on that jam. Hot Shot's going to skate a power jam here. Witchy Woman coming to the line for the first time tonight. And Witchy Woman gets right out. And Witchy Woman completes her first scoring pass. Coming around for more. Still more than 30 seconds left in this jam. Witchy Woman is escorted down to the infield, but back up out onto the track. Holly Hood trying to clear the way for her. Mental Skate trying hard to hold her, but Witchy Woman gets out and coming around for another scoring pass. About 5 seconds left, though. Derby Dame's able to pick up 13 points on that jam. And we've got an LA timeout. Another one of our local sponsors is the Off the Hook Taco Truck, locally owned and operated taco truck serving Southern California Baja-inspired cuisine. Delicious chicken and vegetarian options available as well. Visit them at the next bout. Silent Bob, you like coffee? Copper Star Coffee is a locally owned coffee shop. It's owned and operated here in the Valley, providing handcrafted drinks and award-winning baked goods, Silent Bob. Southwest corner of 7th Avenue and Heatherbrae in the Melrose District. It's Copper Star Coffee. Jane Woe's on the jammer line for the Derby Dolls. She takes the high side, gets right out, but she's being chased by Ellie Mayhem. Jammer race. Oh. You had your chance. No, yeah. I think no one touched anything. I know. No points on that jam. Milani Mangler and Steph Kahn coming to the line. Stefcon one knocked to the infield as Melanie Mangler takes the outside. Gets out first. Hot Shots able to form up in front of Stefcon and hold her back long enough for Melanie to hit the back of the pack. She's looking to pick up some points, and she gets knocked to the infield, but gets back on the track just in time to call off the jam. Mental Skate's going to be the jammer for your Derby Dolls. Craven Cadavers is on the line for the Hot Shots. Craven Cadavers gets out first as the lead jam for your Hot Shots. Mental Skate trying to get out for LA. She gets out. Craven Cadavers hunting her down, trying to get that last point. And calls it off before they get back to the pack. Picking up 4 points on that jam, though. Picking up 4 points and might have gotten a jammer penalty there, so they're going to do some investigations and challenge this. After the bout, come visit us at the Arizona Derby Dames official after-party location, third space, near the cafe, bar, coffee shops, and music, located at 1028 Grand Avenue. While at the after-party, make sure to stop by Novel Ice Cream Shop to try their new ice cream flavor Brutal Berry, inspired by the Arizona Derby Dames' own ladies in pink, the Brutal Beauties. It's even better when served in their warm donut sandwich, because what goes better than donuts and ice cream? Plague Fitness providing those infected by fitness, roller derby, and healthy living with clothing for that contagious lifestyle. Visit their website at www.plaguedfitness.com. Our friends at Above and Beyond Palette Creation are repurposing palettes into art. They've created all of the signage here in the Hall of Dames. For information or to commission work, see Bobby Ross, the coach of the Schoolyard Scrappers. You can also find them on Facebook. It's Above and Beyond Palette Creations. If you're interested in being a part of the roller derby community, but hitting people isn't your thing, well, our regulators are always looking for dedicated and eager minds to learn our rule set and to help keep our ladies on the track safe. Our regulator team accepts all gender types, and there are various levels of officiating that go on during a roller derby bout. Come be a part of the action and help our league grow. Ask any skater or ref how to get involved. Don't forget, Derby fans, season 14 continues next Saturday with a doubleheader. Coffin Draggers are taking on the Schoolyard Scrappers at 6 p.m. And then the second game of the doubleheader is the Bombshells and the Runaway Brides. All of that's right here at the Hall of Dames. The doors open at 5. First whistle is at 6. Tailgate starts at 4. Oh, it looks like Craven Cadavers is getting out of Derby jail. The penalty was overturned. All right, here comes Jaeger for the Derby Dolls. Princess Leia on the line for the Hot Shots. Number 2187, you go and get them. I'll hold them here. Jaeger tries the low at first. Princess Leia tries the high. Leia dives down low and gets out first. She's your lead jammer. Princess Leia able to get out almost every jam tonight. Little pinball action as she cuts through the pack. Knocked to the infield, but she's back on the track and she's out. Jaeger's also out though, about halfway beyond the track. Princess Leia watching, gonna call off that jam. Hot Shots able to pick up 3 points on that jam. Derby Dolls able to pick up a penalty on their jammer, so this is going to be a power jam. Skid Vicious coming to the line to skate that power jam for your Hot Shots. Here comes Skid Vicious' scoring pass. She takes the high line, able to get around everybody. Thin pack, both teams down blocker. And that's the end of that jam. Skid Vicious, 19 points on that jam. Chance the Lapper coming to the line against Pretty Hurt Machine for your Hot Shots. Pretty Hurt Machine desperately trying to hold on that low, and she is. She's your first out. She's your lead jammer. Chance the Lapper gets knocked to the infield, but she's able to get out as Pretty Hurt Machine comes around the back of the pack. Chance the Lapper still trying to fight for some points, so Pretty Hurt Machine's gotten to the back of the pack again and calls off the jam. Looks like LA is going to have a chance to score some points here. StefCon 1 coming to the line for a power jam. It's a thin, fast pack out there, and StefCon is able to get out. Coming around, setting up for her scoring pass. Hot Shots trying to form a wall in front of her, but she's able to complete that scoring pass and come around for more. Still about 30 seconds left in this jam. And another successful scoring pass for the Derby Dolls. And the clock runs out on that jam. StefCon 1 able to put up 10 points for the Derby Dolls there. And we get some bonus roller derby. There was a penalty on that last jam. Mental skate coming to the line with Princess Leia. Chance the Lapper able to get out. Princess Leia being held against the rail over there. Mental skate able to score. Pick up her 4 points, trying to track down one last point here. And calls off the jam. Oh. Derby Dolls able to pick up 4 points on that jam.
I know, it didn't count from the last one.
Regulators checking to see if there was any more penalties. And that's that. Everybody put your hands together. Thank LA for coming out here. Thank your Hot Shots for skating a great bout. You know these athletes leave it all out there on the track. There. And give it up for your LA Derby Dolls coming all this way on a rainy weekend. You read it, Lunchbox. Yeah, hold on, yeah. All right, Lunchbox, you got any words of profound wisdom for us?
Well, I do have the winning raffle number.
And?
It's 295187. So come claim your prize.
Number 295
187.
187. Come get your 50-50 raffle money. If you're not here, I'm going to draw another number.
Are you guys the winner?